The villagers here clearly only communicated with their fists. No one knew how to write letters. Just when Jasper was completely stuck, a piece of drawing paper floated onto his face. A little boy upstairs wanted him to return the drawing. This sparked an idea in Jasper's mind. He told the boy to pay postage, and he would put the drawing in the mailbox and send it back. As they argued back and forth, the boy's father came home. Without a word, he ordered his vicious dog to attack. Days passed like this one after another. Jasper still hadn't received a single letter. So encouraged by the boatman, he decided to try his luck at the cabin in the mountains. The room was filled with all kinds of toys. Suddenly, a burly man holding an axe appeared behind him. Jasper ran outside in terror, so scared he didn't even grab his fallen backpack. Then a magical breeze suddenly blew the letter that had fallen from his bag to Klaus's feet. Inside was the little boy's drawing. When he saw the child's sad face, he was truly moved deep in his heart. Rather than stay here and be torn to pieces, Jasper would rather give up his father's inheritance completely. He packed his things overnight, preparing to leave this cursed place forever. But on the road, he encountered Klaus again. Under the pressure of his threats, Jasper had no choice but to take him to the boy's house. Then Klaus took out a package and told him to deliver it to the little boy. But he couldn't fit it into the mailbox at all, so Klaus told him to deliver it directly inside. Looking at all the traps at the door and the guard dog, Jasper immediately refused. But Klaus didn't give him any room to negotiate. He threw him straight down the chimney. The boy's father heard the sound and started coming downstairs. Jasper panicked and rushed toward the door, but it was locked with dozens of locks. He had to open them one by one. Fortunately, at the critical moment, Klaus pulled him out. The two guard dogs that rushed over ran away with their tails between their legs after he roared at them. The package was a cute frog toy. Once wound up, it started hopping everywhere. A genuine smile finally appeared on the boy's face. They stood outside the window, quietly watching as he spent a tense night there. To his surprise, the next day, several children showed up wanting to mail letters, because they had heard from the little boy that if you write a letter, you'll get a gift. This finally gave him a glimmer of hope. So he began telling all the children in town that if you write to Klaus, you'll receive a gift. Once everything was ready, Jasper returned to the deep mountains, wanting to discuss with him about giving toys to children who wrote letters. Klaus flatly refused him at first, but just as he was about to leave, that magical breeze blew again, swirling behind Jasper, forming a perfect circle. Klaus thought this might be his wife's will from heaven, and finally agreed to do this, but his only condition was that it must be done at night.